Good morning, everybody. Hi, Sanju. Christian. Addiction show. I'm trying to keep my trades down below like 3, preferably 1 to 2. Morning, guys. Morning, guys. Yeah, you can doge it out. I did that pattern, the similar pattern as last time. Could go green depending on where it opens. Ooh, RIQL could be a good dip. This could be. $5, $20. I might watch RAQL. First I need to wake up. Lost 30%. Then I got it. I was down to 325. Started betting heavy and precise, and got back up to 410. And I lost about 18 bucks yesterday. So I'm at around 375 after commissions. So we need to recalculate our cheat sheet as well. Man, I had a lot of commissions ate me alive yesterday. I only lost $18 on my trades, but my commissions were pretty heavy. Okay, percent change gainers. Gap up. Script bump and run. We're going to modify the bump and run. Change this to shares. Shares should be we're just going to scan. $100. Thank you for the follow, Cog Whistle. All right. I was watching the wrong scanner yesterday. The live stream, I was watching an old one. That's why nothing was working. For those that don't have a good scanner, this can be a good scanner for you. Pass off momentum. Upcappers, HMMY. Let's see. If you lost 30%, you shouldn't have blown up a $500 account. I lost 30% of the $500 account. I was down to 375. Okay. All right, Rita's curling over. See how this goes on the open. This might be a good short. BMY is also. I'll watch BMY. HTZ. $280 would have been lost down to 280, 280, 500. 56% loss. No, I don't dip buy earnings. There was a dip buy yesterday though that I was watching. Public biggest losers. There was some stock that just ripped down. I think it was a low R. I made a low RSI scan. Yeah. Look at this thing. ASTL. This thing moved over 10 points on earnings. I'll watch it, but I don't know how to play dip buy earnings. HTZ. We're gonna watch HTZ again today. Now my predictions on HTZ ended up being correct, and well, not HTZ. It kind of curled up, but I could have made money on this. I tried to re-enter it actually down right here, and I missed it by my limit order was 1377, and I missed it by one tick. But Gush was actually correct. It faded down for the day like I thought it would. I just got kind of an early entry, and I was second guessing my trades because of the one guy that was in here. What was his name? Christian? Or I can't remember. So both of my, and I made a late day trade too yesterday, BMY. I was trying to wait for the breakdown, and I was shorting the bull traps on this ascending wedge. So I shorted right here, and I had to cover right here after I saw this big bullish engulfing candlestick. I was looking for a breakdown of the VWAP, but it wasn't ran up enough for that, unfortunately. I think I'm going to try something a little different today. I'm going to long trade a momentum stock, but I need to find a momentum stock. That's my issue, is I have a hard time getting into these stocks that are moving well. AVAY. So AVAY just gap filled up to its high. It's not really, it's just VWAP, a move average, and SAR parabolics. And then I got yesterday's open, close, and high, or open, low, and close. I'm not gonna watch AVY. Rita might be breaking down. CLF first day red. That would have been a good short right up here. Damn. Full point move. Watch CLF. We'll see if it breaks below. Quit below. Again, TLR is tapering out. What kind of volume you got right there? It's all right volume. TRN. Check TRN's got a gap and a doji on a low end. TRN could be a short. News TRN. All right. TRN released news yesterday, or earnings. HMMY, huge gap up on HMMY. Oh, is this a stock split? I'm down to 375 right now. HNY. One to 250 stock split. First stock split, all-time low. Was a good match for first stock split price. Damn, that's float. $280 million, short float 18%, short ratio, insider owned. That is quite the stock split. Codex. I'm glad they short this. This thing's back up to $20. I guess we just price line it. $20. Fibonacci. It's already down to its 50% range, pretty much. Almost down to $10. It's quite the drop already. Tuberculosis test kit. GM dip buy. Is that a fear? Is that a panic fear on GM? $37. Yeah, I'd say that's panic. Say estimated. Forecast. Yeah, so it's just fear. They released that. Open outcry. Let's see what's hot on Twitter. HMY, GM, BA, Torque, Grubhub. Bank of America. Another dip now. It's way too high price for me. $9 to $20. Ooh, this might be a decent short. What's the news on this? 12 million float, pretty low float. Do they have earnings? New losers. What's the earnings for today? Facebook v. QCOM. All right. G-Rub. $120. Whoa. Floats the amount of shares that are out in the market. Stocks have a certain share amount, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're all out there to be tradable. Some insider owns, people inside the company trade it or own shares. So the float is what's out there in the market that's actively traded. Float's a very important thing to learn. I thought about shorting TRN on that open. I should have. Full point move. We could long it now, maybe. Buyers come into it. Buyers did come in at the end of the day. Morning, Jigsaw. Damn, that would have been a better short on. That would have been a perfect short on Gush if I just redrawn my channel. That was a fantastic short yesterday. I just didn't have my channel updated. Have to update channels. That needs to be something I do every day. Gush, let's reevaluate Gush's channel. Gush's channel's looking good. HTZ. No, we're looking good on HTZ. I'm definitely going to play HTZ long on the open. TLRY. Got a lot of resistance right there. This could be a decent long. 2-point move on TLRY. Oh, this is that IPO. I don't know IPOs too well. Yeah, Codex is a more short biased on Codex because it's already up so much. Okay. 1386. What's the 1382 to 1390? Let's zoom in here. 86, 82, 82. We'll get in right at 80, 84. HTZ. Let's pull up our calculator. We're going to do a limit order on HTZ. Let's keep it loose for today. We're at 80, 50, 35. Let's do a 40-cent stop loss. 71 shares. The channel itself is 50 cents, 60 cents. So high of the channel will be a one-to-one trade. So we'll be making 12% off portfolio at the high end of this channel. Now it is cup and handling. It's not make. It needs to make higher highs today, or else it's going to look pretty weak. What did I say? 71 shares. All right. HTZ orders filled. Let's turn this into dotted. So there's our entry. So our parabolics on the 1 minute are weak. Sorry, 2 minutes bearish and the 1 minute's bearish. Our stop loss is way down here. So we are still swinging this on Robinhood, but it's starting to look weak. The daily chart, it's not really cup and handling over. We got this gap down. So hopefully we can get a bunch of dip buyers in here on this channel and push it back up. Else I need to get out. Limit. 70 shares, 50 shares. Now we're going to drop that stop loss down, especially on the open. 50 shares. 5. I dropped it down to 50 shares, which is about a 60-cent stop loss. Because this thing could go reverse. It cracks. It needs to break that trend line to be bullish. Torque. It's definitely a short. It's already up. What? How much percent? 180%. Yeah, it's definitely a short. I'll watch torque on the open. Gosh, it's not a buy. Hey, Richard. If we get filled, I think HTZ is going to be a good long for the day. CLF. Reed is curling over as well. Blast off momentum. Price fall. Volume today 4,000. Float. Percent change. BNPY. BNPY might be an interesting short as well. It's bouncing off the 200 move average. Closed just a bit above it. Yeah, Torch is looking for like a good short. Yeah, I saw that. I saw GM was selling off hard. I'm wondering if it's gonna be a dip buy though. It's just a fear panic. It's speculated. It's not real, but I'm terrible at dip buys. Absolutely terrible. Bouncing off a high volume day. No, torque's up like up 200% or something. It's definitely gonna wash out for the day. 157%. Let's see. Let's trend off of here. We got a common trend line right here, and I will gladly short this. Star parabolics are bearish on both ends. 5 minute and 2 minute, we're below the VWAP. I will short right at the VWAP test. We're going to throw up torque. See what kind of range we got. So we enter at right at the VWAP test. Hopefully, we'll go right below the VWAP test. Now we'll do 22.42, $2 up to the mid. We'll do a super loose, $30. Wow. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll keep it really loose on this one. $22, $30 minus 22, 30. This is outside of my calculator even. It's like one share. $7 divided by our stop loss. Oh no, it's definitely real fear. I was studying a swing trader who likes to dip buy fear panics, and he makes a lot of money. But $7 stop loss, $28. Yeah, it's like 3 shares to short this, and it looks like it's just going to crash now. Hopefully, we'll get a bounce back. Oh. Oh. Definitely not going to chase this. I want it to come back up to that trend line because it could curl over, and then you're in a bad position. Just have to remind myself, when I'm patient, I make money. When I'm not, I don't. Rita, yeah, I'm watching Rita. It's looking weak though. It's on the bottom end. If it's dip buyers might get into it off of this resistance. We got pretty serious resistance right there. A couple million. I'm watching it for a breakdown. If it breaks below yesterday's open and starts crashing down, I might short it. Because I mean, it's got a massive amount of movement that it could go through. Yesterday, the high would have been a fantastic short. It's kind of hard to see it though. I guess we had a few dojis in the area, a big doji there, and a gap. Breakdown, the rebound. This would have been a good short right here. This 20 EMA test. CLF is also a runner that's on the low end for dip buyers. TLRY, it's that one. Gush is mid-range. So Richard, Gush ended up being, my prediction on Gush ended up being correct, but I screwed up and my range channel was not drawn correctly. My channel, I didn't update my channel that morning, and it was like right here, so I bought in early. If I had seen that previous high right here, I could have had almost a perfect bull trap short for some very good profit. And that 5-minute RSI touch right there. I need to turn on my eye tracker. my eye tracker's not working. There we go. Well, yeah, I was second guessing because you were telling me I should have been taking profits, which you were right, but why is my eye tracker not working? What the hell? Toby. Morning, Yossi. Yeah, I just wanted to minimize my risk. I don't want to lose money. Alright. See if I can get this eye tracker working. What the hell? $45 seconds. Alright, looks like the eye tracker is going to be down for the day. I don't know what's going on with it. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to dip buy HTZ on this low end of this range. It's got really good potential for a long, but it needs to break this downtrend orange trend channel. I got a real loose stop loss, like 50 cents, and it looks like I'm not even going to get filled on it. Just ripped up. There's the break. Yeah, I'm not going to chase that. We'll let my fill go. Let's check out torque. Torque is coming down. We need 3 shares on torque. Limit ask $20. Breaking pre-market lows. I don't want to get into it and chase it because I would like it to test VWAP or at least come up to the star parabolics. Riot 2028. I'm not gonna check out Riot right now. All right, star parabolics are 78. I'm gonna throw a short order in on torque, 3 shares at 20.75. We got like a $6 stop loss on this thing, so it's super loose. It's way up here. All right, bid and ask is pretty wide. We're up to 20.60 on the bid and ask. I don't think I'm gonna get filled. All right, MTCB. I'm not interested in that. how do I save my alerts? Because this is not saving as my default. I always want sound. Yeah, we missed it by like 25 cents. We were a little high on our short. We're now down into the 90s. We're about midway on the VWAP. Yeah, missed it. Could have been good money. Momentum, high day momentum, INT, CHF. $21. Ooh, we're getting a 20-50 pinch. This could be getting a lot of buy volume on INT. This could be a decent long for breaks. Yesterday's high. Yeah, this could be a 20-50 pinch up to 200. I will keep my eye on that. INT, CHFS. No. Let's go check out our HTZ trade, which we did not get filled. HTZ's back up to the mid-range, so no play there. I'm going to go ahead and cancel out that one. Gush. Oh, Gush is a dip buy. Here we go. 38.20. Gonna range this. 85 cents. We'll do a $1 order or stop loss. $1, 29 shares. 29 shares. Gush. Let's see. Super low on the RSI. Yeah, I'm liking this market. So we're in Gush. 29 shares. Should have had a limit order set there. See, our range is $2, so potential 2-to-1 trade up to the high end of the range, but I don't predict that. V-Ray. Yeah, V-Ray's making new highs. I don't like getting into these stocks like this, though. They're already making new highs. What's Rita doing? Rita, so dip buyers got into Rita. Same with TLRY. Same with CLF. So everybody's dip buying today. BMY is starting to curl over. Ooh. Kind of want to short this, but I'm already in a good trade. 58.20, 58.27, 30 cent. Let's do a set. Let's keep it loose. 38 shares. BMY. I was trying to short this yesterday, so I'm familiar with the pattern. 57 shares. Do limit ask 20. That will do. Short here at 58.20. Create an alert at or above. See if we can get a fill there. I'm looking for this to break down for the day. This was looking for the it did break above the 200 EMA though. Usually I liked it to bounce right off the 200 and then short. We do have a gap down though. It's a slight gap down. Yeah, currently I only trade stocks. My position's right there. You guys should be able to see it. INT paraboliced out. Gush on the rebound, still coming back down. Our average on Gush is 38.6, so right there. Our stop loss is a full dollar, so 37.6. We got plenty of range for this thing to build up. As it confirms this bottom, I might size into it heavier, bring my stop loss up, make some more profits. We're already up $5. You got plenty of room to move. Torque still crashing. Man, I wish I got into that short. That'd been a fantastic short. I missed it by like 20 cents. CLF. Those are pretty easy patterns too. The huge stock splits. Rita's midway on its range. Did gap up. I'll watch Rita and the other bump runs. I want to pull back to the VWAP. Rita's got a huge range. What's the other one? CLF? Yeah, CLF is also. Which one's got less resistance? Got a lot of choppiness right there. Rita's got no volume right there, so that's good. I'd rather play Rita. Right, Gush is going our way. It's gapped up above VWAP. Rita's got the pullback to the V. Oh, damn, that would have been a good dip buy right there. $75, $4 stop loss, 7 shares. We were going to keep this super loose on Rita. Limit ask minus 3 cents. Do a buy. Got to order in like 3 cents below the ask on Rita. Looks like we missed it on the bounce of the VWAP. SAR parabolics and we just got BMPY would have been filled, but I just canceled that order. So our order is in right here on Rita. Oh, whoops. Does somebody know how to set your default for alerts? Because mine is not going. All right, see, we got some pops on my scanner, but I'm not interested in those. BMPY. Yeah, I think this might be a consolidation day for BMY. Coming back down, super close to our entry. So got in on Rita. If it breaks below VWAP or SAR parabolics, I'm out. Our stop loss is way down here. It's a $4 stop loss, so 72 cents. Full position on Rita. We got to do a limit order so we cut our losses. 75.41. 75.41 on a stop limit buyback. 75. $50 is the flip. So we got a stop limit sell on Rita for under the SAR parabolics if it flips and comes down. But we are looking bullish for this. Oh, are they not showing? Whoops, my bad, guys. For some reason, Streamlabs does not like to show my entries. All right, so we got a good entry. We need to push through we are holding on the previous close and resistance. That's looking good. I'll probably take profits up into the 80s. I mean, check out our trade on Gush. So Gush is kind of just hanging out around the VWAP. It likes to parabolic for a while. I'm gonna let it run. I want to know when it flips the parabolic on 2 minute, then we're going to get some really good bullish action. And notifications, hotkeys, alert is triggered, sound on trigger. I don't know why my damn alerts are not working. I'm down to 375. I lost about 18 bucks yesterday and commissions. I was up to 450. And one of my predictions was correct, and the second one was kind of correct, but the third trade, I could have made money yesterday. Just bad trade management. All right, so SAR parabolics, Rita. We're not getting a whole lot of buy volume on Rita, unfortunately. SAR parabolics are coming up. CLF. CLF has definitely got buy volume, but it's already halfway on its range. DMY is making new highs. I'm not liking Rita's VWAP, so we got a flatline VWAP on Rita. We're getting some dojis and consolidation on the price action. RSI is not terrible, it's not great. And it's VWAP starting to uptick. There we go. We're starting to get higher highs. There, it's hopefully it can keep pushing up. Not very much volume there though. I don't trust Rita. I'm going to take my profits here. not trusting the price action. So got a sell order in, just a little bit up there. This needs to pop up just a little bit. Sell order, nah. Got a sell order one tick above 78, 70, 23. Just needed to pop just a little bit. We'll get out. Yeah, nope, it's not looking like it's going to go. Should have got filled there. That popped and touched it. Yeah, coming back down. I'm going to reset that limit order. We'll set it to 79, 77.8 sell. So just below $78. So trying to get a fill like right here. Actually, I might even drop that down a little bit more. 79, we'll do 80. Sell. Let's check out Gush. Parabolics flipped on the 2-minute on Gush. Looking for it to start climbing. What else we got? Torque still coming down. That would have been a fantastic short. God, I missed that by like 20 cents. 15-point move. That'd been almost 10% right there on that trade. V-Ray. Zen, you called this earlier, didn't you? Yeah, wow. Whoa. That's a fantastic flag. Damn. So HTZ, dojied out. I'm going to get a flag on that. V-Ray. All right, we got filled on Rita, $9, $3 per commission, so like $6. Nothing special. V-Ray, we got the pullback on V-Ray. Fibonacci, high and low. Yeah, there's the pullback. If I want to get into it, now's the time to get into it. What's the float on this thing? $58 million float. It's pretty, not a very great float. Two times its own volume. Torque is still coming down. I wish I would have gotten into HTZ. BRO. Hi, Fox. Oh, I'm still in Hertz. No, I'm still in Hertz. I'm still bullish on the swing trade for Hertz, and it's confirming. It's gonna go. I'm wanting to make higher highs on the run today. It needs to start curling up and going long, else it's going to be in a consolidation period, and it's probably going to curl back down, bounce off the 20 or the 15 or the 10 EMA. It needs to rip today. It needs to have a good day. You shouldn't ask. You shouldn't ask other people, Chuck, in on how to trade or what to do. You should. If you don't, if you don't know, it doesn't mean it means you need to study more, and you need to be confident in your trades. You can't listen to other people when it comes to trading. You have to have your own strategy. Gosh, broke VWAP. It's probably going to be a very slow trade for the day. We need the 5 minutes to come way down here, so it's probably going to curl off like this and then come up for the day. This will be one of those slow, long holds. Thank you for the subscription, guys. Oh. Getting a little bit of indecision on V-Ray. It's not really flagging. Might be getting a channel going though. I'll trade the channel long. What do you mean, deal with what losses, Matt? Losses are part of the game. Yeah, there's the crash on Rita. I'm glad I got out of that. It just wasn't showing signs of strength. I wanted that VWAP to start curling up, volume weighted move average. You know, get lots of buyers into it, start pushing bullish, but it just wasn't happening. We had this trend line like through here, and then we had a bunch of resistance right through there. Just wasn't looking good. If Gush comes down more, I will stack into this heavier. I'm liking the price action, but I want it to come down lower. Yeah, Matt, some of the best traders in the world average a 50-50 win-loss, meaning they lose 50% of the time. They lose just as much as they win. The difference between good traders and bad traders is they know how to minimize their losses and they know how to maximize their gains. So don't every loss, just learn from it. Learn how to minimize it. Learn things you should have done better. And you'll get it. Percent change gainers. Grub. This could be, what's this up already? 15%, $125, 20-cent spread. If the trade is not in your direction, how about trading with more shares on the opposite direction? You're talking about reversing your position? There's the V-Ray crack down to VWAP. What's the news on V-Ray? Just medical staff appointment. That could have been probably a pretty good dip buy. So our parabolics are coming up. Yeah, you can hedge the short that way. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know why not just shut out your position. We're making higher lows on Gush. We're getting a triangle formation going. Definitely got a triangle going right here. CLF curled over just like Rita. Looks like it's going to be a consolidation for the day. Torque still coming down, starting to curl over. Not really seeing anything. Ross, AW. Terrible volume. Oh, wow. Strict. I wouldn't say strict, but I definitely have very, very tight portfolio management. My main focus on trades is to open my portfolio up to winners and close it down on losers. You know, I want to lose as little as possible, and I want to win as much as possible. Um, I play off price action. My stop losses and breaking even is all dynamic. I'll wait for good dip buys on channels. Like I do have some rules, like channel trades. I want to see these uh, pullbacks and buy into them very, very low, so I have a good potential for profit. HTZ's coming up. You know, I could counter trend trade this and short it, but it needs to run hard today, so we'll see. All right, getting close to the 2-minute money balls on Gush. It's looking like it's going to come down. I think the money balls are going to flip. Oh, we'll just have to wait for the late day. HTZ's climbing. It's broke previous high, so we're making higher highs now. This is not a very steep higher high compared to the other ones, though. Like this one ran up pretty hard, and this one did too. Our angle is pretty weak. Yeah, entering, you definitely need to have very strict rules on entry and exit, but you can dynamically change those with price action. I'm not trading Forex. This is NASDAQ stocks. Yeah, yeah, you have to stick to your strategies and your rules, or else you won't learn anything because you didn't stick to them. You have to let the strategy play out and improve it. It's kind of like building a race car, really. You're constantly tweaking it and changing it and trying to make it faster, and sometimes you're gonna wreck it, but As long as you learn from the mistakes and keep improving it, you'll do good. Got a pretty decent battle going on right now on the level twos. Tons of buyers and sellers, and level twos are just all over the place. Does anybody got some momentum runners? Uh, Anybody got some like large channel momentum runners? I'd like to. I could do some scalp trading today on some momentum channels. Yeah, that was a price action exit. It was just showing weakness. I just didn't like the price action. All right, volume's tapering out on Gush. I think it's going to come down. We might be able to get a better entry if it does. Or size it heavier for more profits. I'm still bullish on this thing, but we'll see. This is very annoying that I have to play. I have to tell it to play sound every single time. Yeah, it looks like it's going to come down. See, we're in Gush 29 shares, which is $1 stop loss. Our channel is $2. If I raise this to 50 cents, if I get in another half and raise my stop loss, I can make two to 4 times this trade if it goes bullish. Yeah, I want it to come down and retest channel 38.45. We'll do another full position limit bid 38. Star parabolic hold 38.40. We'll do 38.45. Another buy order of 29 shares. So we have a second entry in right here. See if it gets filled. Put an alert right there. As soon as that money ball flips. Oh. Best Forex broker in America? I have no idea. I don't trade any kind of Forex. The best broker is the one that fits your style, your type of trading. Um, each broker has different options, and they're better for different people depending on what your style is. V-Ray, yeah, V-Ray's making new momentum runs. We're getting a channel now on V-Ray. Kind of wish I would have gotten into that dip buy at 11.67. Stop loss way down here, like $1 stop loss. Let's see if we can get a channel going on this thing. Boom. All right, so we're now channeling on V-Ray. I will short this when it comes up to a bull trap. Keep an eye on it. CLF is coming down. Torque curling over. So there's the profits on Torque. That was a $5 move on Torque for the short. That would have been a full 10% on my trade because I was risking like $6 almost 10%, but I missed the entry by 20 cents, and then I didn't want to chase. Here comes Gush, parabolics flipped. Getting a lot of dip buyers on level 2s, so this might be it's gonna be a slow day for it to come down. TRN is double bottoming. Thank you for the follow, Shanks. We do have a bearish trend on TRN. Dip buyers aren't going to get into this. This could be like a slow short for the day. Could bounce off this trend channel, come back to VWAP, short on the VWAP test. Let it fade for the day. It is below yesterday's low, so it's in a fade position. Needs to make lower lows though. It needs to come down to that trend. I'm risking pretty heavy. I'm doing 10%, but that's because my account's so low. I have to risk heavy, or I won't be able to cover my commissions. But I'm not letting myself lose 10%. That's the very important thing about risking 10% is I will set loose stop losses and I will size in on confirmations. So right now my 10% risk is down to this red line. So the stock Gush has to crash all the way to a full point for me to lose 10%. If it breaks this trend channel and it shows weakness, I'll get out for like a 3 to 5% loss, and I'll also downsize into the short trap. Oops. But I'm confident in Gush because it likes to hold its channels. I'm actually going to adjust this channel just a little bit. No, right. No. There. So readjusted the channel just a little bit. 5 minutes. We're getting a lot of indecision down here, so people aren't really wanting to. There's not a whole lot of short sellers or sellouts here, getting really choppy price action. Yeah, I should probably change main screen. I'm gonna change this real quick. Chart thinkorswim. I'm currently sitting at around 390 for account. There. So there's the account balance down at the bottom. All right. I'm liking this. I'm liking the price action on Gush down here. It's super weak. I want it to come down so I can get a better fill and get more money on the upturn, but it's gonna be a slow trade. Let's check out V-Ray. Actually, let's see what's the most traded today. Codex short. Oh, that would have been that's a good. That's that picture perfect trade that Ryan calls out in Discord. The gap to red, and then a VWAP reject. So you get this big run up, 30% run up, 38% run up, and it fades, and it doesn't hold above the VWAP pre-market, and you get this red run, and it curls and it comes back up to test VWAP. You short right into here, and then comes back down, and you can make really good profit on these trades. I need to start watching these more, especially on a pattern like Codex that it pops and fades for the day. That's a picture perfect trade. So V-Ray and Codex are the biggest change. Let's see, highest runner. Nervo is coming back up. HMMY is fading. V-Ray. We don't have any huge runners today. So we're getting a wedge going on V-Ray inside this channel. Could be weakness and a reversal down to VWAP if it doesn't push up above this trend channel and the parabolics keep coming up. It could be a decent short. All right, looks like Gush reversed on us. We're green on Gush now. Didn't come down and fill. There's just no demand down here at all. Hey, hey Paco. It should be default. I don't know why it's not now. Yeah, I'm kind of upset about that HMNY short. These I've been watching these stock splits quite a while, and I think this is like a 70 to 80% pattern if you can play it correctly. I think the next time I play this, I'm going to do a light sizing right at the parabolics, and then if it flips, I will size in more on the VWAP test, and then if it breaks, I'll get out. If it fails, then I'm gonna stack hard into this, because this I could have entered light here, and then as it confirmed it, stacked again here and brought my average down, and just got real heavy into it, and this could have been a 40% trade on portfolio with very low risk. I could have kept my stop losses above the VWAP. I probably could have, with a heavy first entry, you could probably keep your average above VWAP on this. Well, we could calculate it real quick. Let's say I did get into this right here with, let's say, stop loss at $25, about a $5 stop loss. let's do first cost is, what is that? Zoom in. First cost at 2070. No, 2060 is where it touched. Red to green move is a price action. It's a bullish price action movement. Basically means the stock went red for the morning or for the open, and then it curled back up and went green. It broke above the open. It's a very bullish signal. 2060, and see, a $4 stop loss would be 7 shares. We'll do 6 shares for the first entry. The second entry could be on this doji here, 1887. So we went in double again on 6 shares, so a stop loss of $2. Our average would be, our new stop would be 736, and our new average would be 974. So our new average would be 974. So down. So yeah, even if we went in double on this with a $2 stop loss, brought our average down to, our stop loss would be down to 17. Oh, sorry, my mistake. This is a short. You gotta do minuses on shorts. Yeah. So new stop would be 22.1, and new average would be 19.74. So still the same average. The stop loss would be 21.22 or 22.1. 22 right there. So that'd be our new stop loss. Our new average would be right there. So the way you can look at this is your break even and this is your stop loss. But on the reverse side, every time the stock moves this distance over here, you're making 1 times your risk. So I'm risking 12% on my trades right now. So every time this stock moves, so $2.23. So $2.23 right here. This would be 12% of my portfolio. This would be 24%. Down here would be 46% portfolio gain. So this could have been a fantastic trade. Could have been a really profitable trade if I had gotten filled and I sized into it heavier. I could have sized into it even more and probably brought my average to $11 shares. Let's do a $1 stop loss. Let's see what that is. 18 shares. 20. New stop would be 2049. New average would be 1930. So still fantastic average. 1930 and 1930, 2049. So much tighter stop loss. So every time the stock, now if you size into it heavier, this is about a dollar move. About every single dollar you make 12% of your portfolio. So it's currently at $5.50. So that'd be 60 to 70% portfolio. So this would be on a $300 account or a $375 account. I think we'll do 390 times 60%, $230 trade. If this was a $3,000 account, that'd be $2,000 something dollars. Very good risk to reward and a very high probability pattern as well. Why? What are you talking about, Fox Fantana? Why are there so many status thingies there? What do you mean status? Let's go back to V-Ray. So V-Ray is starting to. We're getting a wedge. We're getting a very good wedge here. Kind of want to short this. What's this range here? Down to VWAP is 60 cents. So we could do a dollar stop loss on V-Ray. Pull up our calculator. Dollar stop loss is 29 shares. 29 shares. Limit. Ask. It looks like we're going to get a breakdown. I want to get into this at a good position. 55. We'll do 48 short. Damn it. Damn it, Tradenet. I can't trade V-Ray. It's not a ticker that I can trade on. Tradenet's brokerage. Yeah, I've been watching Torque as well. Or Torque's the stock split, yeah. Damn, this thing is. Oh. Oh well, there'll be more stock splits. I'm not gonna get all worried about it. There will always be stock splits on these shitty companies trying to save money, but you know, a 250 to 1 stock split. It's a very good stock split. V-Ray's making highs. Hops making highs. There we go. There's the move on Gush I was looking for. Wish I could have got into this heavier, but you know, money's money. Okay. What's HTZ doing? HTZ's curling back down. So it barely made higher highs. We'll get an alert when it comes down. Out of below. Gosh. I'll play the micro RSI on Gush. Now that we got bullish confirmation, I think I'll sell out half and rebuy half. No, buy it. Sell out half and no. Just gonna let it run. It's 5-minute parabolics flipped. $29.40. Throw out that Gush order. Limit. Ask. 44. What's our? We're in 29 shares on Gush. No, I'm not a pro at all. I've only been learning the stock market for a year. This is more of like a documentation channel. I'm documenting my progress and sharing it with people so that they can learn with me. I don't sell any courses. I'm not a guru or anything like that. The download for can a mod throw up a Discord invite? The calculator is available for download on the Discord server. Uh, it's under Garen's Trading Best Resources. So I have my calculator down here, and then I'm slowly adding more and more info and stuff to the Discord server. So there'll be more stuff on there. I also have some of my TOS custom scripts and stuff like that. Okay, what are we at right now? 56, limit, ask. We'll take profits at 75 for we'll take half profits, 29, 30, 15 shares. At 70, 76. So we're getting the spike up. I'm anticipating a bounce on the quarter dollar. We're up 30 bucks. No, I'm just going to sell out half right here. Oh, come on, pop up just a little bit more. I think my sell stop is a little too high. Ask 1230. We got to sell at 74 cents. All right, we're out half on Gush. It's still not touching the 70 RSI, so we got some movement. 70. I could reverse this and short it, but I don't want to. It is very high on the RSI. We'll see if it runs up higher. I want to see it get overbought. Gush is one of those hypey ETFs because a lot of the Ricky Gutierrez students follow this, and not dissing any of them, but you get that mass herd mentality where you see these big run-ups, and they can overextend themselves when you got way too many people watching a security. All right, so we're starting to get higher on the RSI 90s. I'm going to go ahead and take profits here. Full position market. So we're out full. 40. I'll short this 40 shares. Limit, ask. Short at 94 shares at 94 cents. So I wanted to pop and pull back. This will be a tiny little scalp. It's kind of a heavy trade. We're so overextended on the RSI. So I just got filled short. Full position market. Waiting for the pullback back down on the RSI. We're getting dojied out right at the $40. So we're flat right at a whole dollar mark. Previous high on this thing. So this is a very good resistance. We got resistance right there as well. It is dangerous to short these very popular stocks, though. We're going to do a range order actually on this. So 39, we're going to get out at 40.08 or 39. Want to pull back down to, well, just a small scalp like 86 cents. Range price is not wrong. What do you mean it's wrong? Come on. What? 39.85. 40.08. Okay, I guess I can't do a range on market order. We'll just buy back right there, $8, whatever. So we made good money today, even though small dollar amounts, on a $375 account, we made at least 15% today on portfolio. No, it's not overtrading. It was a calculated trade. Really overextended, bounce on a whole dollar. It's a good short entry. We got multiple indicators for a short there. This will probably come down to the 50s. But I'll take my profit. For some reason I could not do a range order on. Gosh, that was weird. When you're short, if anybody has the time, if you're in a Tradenet account, try doing a range order on a short and see if it works, because it was not working for me. But yeah, so this trade, let's talk about it real quick. So I made a full 12% on this trade. Yeah, $33. I risked $28, so I made about actually 15% or so. Let's pull up the calculator. I made 33.34 divided by, we traded $375 today, so 8% on that. Oh yeah, I'm only trading 80% of my account, so that's why it's a little less. We'll up that to 100%. So, yeah, $37 would have been 10%. So we risked 29 shares on this trade, which would have been about $1.25 per share. Actually, let's go back to the 80%. So 29 shares was $1 risk, and there's the 50 bounce. So it did come down. This could have been another good trade, but money's money. Our average entry was right here at this low bounce. I basically just set a limit order, and I wanted to get a good fill on Gush for a rebound. I saw it coming down. I saw it low on the RSI, so I dip bought, and then we just held out for the long. We made almost a full 10% on the trade. The stop loss was down here, so if this trade went red, it would have to come down here completely to lose that 8%. And it has multiple touches on this trend channel here. And if you look at the daily chart, this is an uptrend pattern. Gush is a bullish ETF, so it's a very high probability trade on the long run. Coming down to the 45. So this could have been a 50 short on 40 shares. This could have been another $20 here on this trade, on the rebound of the bounce. I got a little impatient and just wanted to take profits, but we could have made even more money if it came down just a little bit more and touched my second entry, and then we would have probably been up about $50. But this is a really good trade. Coming back for the pullback, if I wanted to, I could probably play a VWAP bounce, but I don't want to. I'm green for the day with 8% or a 12% gains. Our other trade was Rita. So Rita actually ended up going bullish. So my prediction on this was correct as well. I just got scared out a little bit with a bad entry. So we entered here down on this doji of the VWAP, and it started coming up, and the VWAP is this flat line. There was no volume or anything coming into this, which made me worry a little bit because it's already so overextended. It had like a 25-point run 2 days ago, up 50%. It's way overextended. It's really up there. So you could have played the dip buy. A better entry would have been way down here. You know, I wouldn't have been sweating bullets in this trade if I entered low on this run up for a bullish move. And this could have been a really good trade, but we had a really loose stop loss on Rita. I think my entry was 7 shares. So 7 shares is $4. So super loose entry, around $76. So $72 was our stop loss way down here. If it reversed, I would get out somewhere here for like a $2 or 2% loss. We ended up going green, and I just didn't like the price action. I was anticipating this breakdown right here, which it did happen, but it failed. So this could have been a bullish VWAP test. You could buy in long here and have a better average and a better stop loss for the VWAP test. That would have been a much better one than this one. But it stopped and reversed and went long. But at that point, I just locked in my $10 profit on Rita. My percentages are so high. On my wins and losses? My portfolio my gains are purely because I'm trading very aggressively. I'm risking 12% per trade on my with my calculator. Yeah, I can't risk low. When you have a small account, commissions will eat you alive. So the first few days that I was trading this account, I did try to risk only 3%, but if you look at 3% on a $500 account, that's $1.50 for your risk to reward. My commissions are $1.50, so as soon as I enter a trade, I'm immediately down 3%. If I exit the trade, I'm down 6%. And when you're trying to win 3% or 6%, on a 2-to-1 trade would be 6%. You're not even paying for your commissions. So when you have a small account, you can't manage it the same way you would like a big portfolio. You have to go in heavy. You have to trade hard, and you have to wait for really good setups. So even 5% is only $7.50. So that's still 1-to-1 trade is barely covering your commissions, and that's if you have 1 entry and 1 exit, or 2 entries and 2 exits. But 10%, you have to stick around 10 to 12% on the small accounts to grow them, unfortunately. And if your commissions are higher, then you have to trade even harder. If we do 100% though, I can reduce this if I'm trading 100% of the portfolio, probably to like 8%. Yeah, I could trade 8% on 100% of the 375. But today we made $8.40 plus 334 plus 980. It's $51.83 divided by 375, which is what we started with. 13% on portfolio gain. Our current account is at 1,400 or 14,000 minus 3,925. We're currently sitting at $425. So our account is at 425 with a 12% gain. So far let's check out my win to losses. So I'm going to export my trades from yesterday real quick. Then we'll week 2, 23, 24, Tuesday. Okay. So for those that aren't familiar with it, I am tracking my trades on tradersync. So this is a software I'm currently testing out and seeing all of its capabilities. I think they're a fairly new company, but I am liking them so far. and they have fantastic support. The guy that I've been talking to has been very on it with helping me out, and he's I've even given him some suggestions, and I gave him my cheat sheet. So I gave these developers this entire sheet, so they're supposed to be converting this portfolio calculation and risk per trade and all that into their platform. So you will see some kind of something like this in the software, hopefully within the next week or two. He said hopefully in the next week, but we'll see. So Tuesday, import trades. I have $14,000 buying power, sports world. So the way I made $35 on Gush when it only moved 23 cents is I have leverage. So I don't do the, if you're not trading with leverage, you have to calculate off percentages of the stock moving. So this movement is only 3%. So I'd have to 3%. I'd have to have a $3,000 account to make 3%. Or I'd have to make $30. I'd have to have a $3,000 account. But because I have 14 times leverage, I can buy into as many shares as I want. So my risk calculation is based on this dollar amounts moved. It's not percentage based. It's tick based. So 1 full point. I traded this with a $1 stop loss. So a $1 move is a full risk point to me. And wow, I could have made another. We could have probably been up 20% today if I stayed in that short. This came way down. Got a little anxious on that short trade. IB just removed their requirements. That's interesting. I might try them out. For those that V-Ray, V-Ray broke up. All right, so we're getting a different channel now on V-Ray. So for those that want to try out, I just signed into the affiliate agreement with Tradenet. If you guys want to try out Tradenet, there's a 10% discount in announcements. I'll have it in my brokers eventually when I write it up. But if you guys want to do the Tradenet has an intro challenge right now. So if you basically build up the portfolio within a week or two, they give you a free intro account. So you get a free $500 account with $14,000 buying power. Or you can get the 10% discount code on their accounts as well. And read through this because this is the details. This is not a brokerage account. It is a contract for difference. So there are some differences between it. You're basically getting contracted from a company to build a portfolio. They are funding you money, and if you grow it, you'll get a percentage of whatever profits you make. The intro account I think is 30%. They take 30%. The $3,000 account is like 25%. The $6,000 is 20%, and I think the $12,000 is 15%. And you get like 28 times leverage on those accounts. And also, if you want to try out the stat tracking software that I'm using, it's in Best Resources, Stat Tracking, TraderSync. There's a 50% off discount code on TraderSync that I'm using. But let's check out my stats real quick. So view trades. I don't know how long they're running the challenge program. So these were my trades yesterday, and these were all losses. I had a lot of losses yesterday. HTZ, BMY, Rita. Is this the same 23? No, what the hell? I'm missing one of my trades. Historical data trades. $7.24. What's the date? 7/24. 7 BMY HTZ. No, I traded Gush too. Why is Gush not on here? What the hell? Why is there no Gush here? Hmm. No, I haven't, because they're not there. Can admin throw up a Discord link for those that want to join it? What the hell? Where is... Alright, something's wrong. Okay, well we'll check out my reports anyways real quick. So let's see what my win to losses are right now. So I have a 46 to 53 win to loss average. Let's check out my weekly performance. Profit to losses Friday, Saturday, Monday. Now let's do monthly. Oh no. How are they? So the biggest gains are in 10 o'clock. No, it auto adds the trade uh, symbol. So if I click BMY, my trade yesterday, what software, Alexander? I think something's wrong with their charting too. There should be little tags here telling you your short entries and stuff. I shorted over here, so maybe it's too late day. Yeah, buy, sell. HTZ. Yeah. I'm not too fond of their charting. It's kind of 9 o'clock time, 12 o'clock. No, I'm also missing an HTZ trade as well. Yeah, Valor, whatever your trade account is, they will, if you send them the spreadsheet, they will create the broker to import your trades. You don't have to manually do it. If you go to import, Well, maybe. So IB is a good option for Canada. So for those that have trade or that are using TraderSync, and if your broker's not in here, just hit the little message bottom down there and send them your uh, exported Excel sheets of your trades, and they will import them in for you, and they'll set up a how to do. So they didn't have Tradenet when I tried out their account, and within like less than a day, he had it set up to import in the trades.
Hi guys, in these videos I want to show you how to import your trades from TEF into or Tradenet into TraderSync.
Those are actually photos that I sent him to set those up. So, all right, so let's check out performance real quick. I am getting better. I am getting better. Mistakes. Let's see some mistakes. So mistakes are getting less. Late entry, took profits already. So tight stop loss, small sizing, and prediction right buy, but shaken out. So low volume, late entry. Even on late entries, I still make profits. Trades. So let's check out win to losses. Yeah, took profits early. So my mistakes are good. Price, let's see. Oh, so it looks like I make the most money on $10 to $12 stocks. Monthly. Overview. My net returns, gross returns, cumulative losses. Jujon, you can just DM me on Discord. Just send me a DM on Discord. I try not to give out my email too much, so I don't have a ton of people emailing me. Just send me a DM on Discord. But I appreciate it. I do like it. It does mean a lot to me when people send me messages. I don't really talk about that, but you know, I've gotten messages from people telling me like my video got them down the path of stock trading, and you know, there was one dude who I think he ended up deleting the message, and I wanted to save it, but he was telling me he was like super depressed and in like a marriage and had a kid and was in like a deadbeat job and really hating his life, and he ended up watching my video, and that kind of got him down the path of stock trading, and he's now turning profitable on like a swing trading. He didn't really study my videos or anything. My videos just started down the road for him, but he became a swing trader, and like he's now like in a really good place mentally and in his life. So it's always nice to hear stuff like that. So average profits $21, average losers $10, break even, average daily volume, biggest loser, biggest winner. Wins, average loser. I wish there was a percent return, average percent profits, average percent. You caught the short on Rita? Is it breaking down? Oh, nice. Oh, you shorted it up here on this. Yeah, that's good. That's a good short place. Check out Gush. Gush rebounded way low? Damn. Could have been a good dip buy right there. Let's check out my swing trade on HTZ real quick. HTZ popped and faded. I'm not liking the swing trade. I might get out of the swing trade. Okay. Trades, 26 total trades, max consecutive. I had 7 wins in a row. Wow. Max consecutive losses, 5. Average hold time, 3 hours. Average hold time, seconds. Mistakes, accumulative mistakes, $179. Mistakes, 50% of my trades I make mistakes, so that's not good. $135 in commissions. So this is the big number right here. This is why you have to trade heavy and hard on small accounts, because I've only been trading on this account for a week and 2 days, and I've already racked up $135 in commissions. Average per trade is $5. So if I'm winning 20 bucks, 25% of that profit is commissions. So you have to go heavy and hard on these trades on the small accounts, and which it forces you to have really good trades and be patient, which is good for a newbie. You need to practice patience and finding really good setups and having high profitability trades. Let's check out parabolic range. So you can also, I track my different setups and I can see my different percentages on these. High ball shorts. This is another favorite one I like. So I got a 77% win rate on high ball shorts, which is nice. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it right now. Oh, my tickers today, Gush and Rita. Sorry, guys. I'm green today, about 12% gains. Just because I'm not worried about dollar amounts right now on trading. If I want to stat track this account for the next month or so and get my strategies really lined out, and then at that point it doesn't really matter to me how much money I'm making, because it's about percentages to me. I'm completely focused on percentages. So when this account is $3,750 each, today I would have been making about $400 profit on a $3,000 or $4,000 account. And Friday I made about 10%, so that would be about a $400 day. So I'm not worried about making money right now. You know, I know that if I get these strategies working and they work well, and I get my stat tracking down, the money will come to me. I'm not in a rush to make money. I want to be patient. I want to do this right, and I want to. It's better for me to risk low right now on an intro account, and you know, if I blow up a $500 account, big deal. But if I blow up a $3,000 account, that's going to hit me a lot harder. And I can build this. I know I can build this account up to $3,000 pretty easily. You know, if I can average 10%, when I have green days and I can average 8 to 12% gains, and my losses are 2 to 3% on the red days, this account will grow, and I'm not worried about it. So. Riot. Yeah, that's a yeah, that would have been a fantastic short for the day. So this is a I don't know if this is technical or news gap, but you have this pop here, touch the 50, break of the 50, gap up, rip, and it bounces right off the 200 EMA. I was watching this the other day or yesterday for a short, but you know, we finish high here, and we have this big gap down. This is a very bearish indication. The way you would play this is you could do the 50 move average. So this dotted line right here. I don't like to play move averages on intraday. It's just not my style, really. But if you like move averages on intraday, this was a 50 bounce on the intraday. So you see the bounced almost perfectly off the 50 move average. You could also trend line this. So this downward ascension here, start at that first down angle right there. You short up here into this angle. You have, you're red a little bit, but your stop loss should, your first entry, especially on the opening bell, should be like way loose. You should have a very loose stop loss up into the 9s somewhere. So that's like almost a full point range. And then, as it bounces and it confirms a downtrend, and then you break VWAP, you could get into it heavier and then short it that way. But this has room to come down more. It's going to be a slow turn, but I don't think this was a news pop. If it was a news pop, it's a little different. Blockchain. Okay, so it's a blockchain. So it is weighted by crypto. So that changes things. I don't know. I'm not a crypto trader. I don't know much about crypto. You would want to watch. You would definitely want to watch some Bitcoins or something, some charts to see the weighted move averages, because this thing will move with those stocks. Oh, nice stock addiction. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I won't trade penny stocks, like under 50 cents, under 10 cents. I don't trade actual penny stocks, but I'll trade low caps and micro caps, low floats. I like above $1, $1 to $10, but I sometimes will trade 50 cents or higher. I'd love to learn B. Smith's strategy on penny stocks. Brad Smith, Own the Chaos. This guy, he trades penny stocks. He's got a Discord server too. Yeah, he's made. It's a very interesting style of trading. It's a very unique style of trading. I don't see many other people other than his students trading it. He kind of developed this entire strategy. But if you get in his Discord or his channel, or you start talking to him, tell him I sent you, because I want to connect with other traders. And I have a plan to do I want to do a series on my YouTube channel where I go out and I interview day traders, and then we sit down and we do like a classic interview style video, and then I do a live video of recording them trading, and I'll probably take my eye tracker and my cameras and stuff, and we'll video them live trading for an entire day, and that'll be I want to do that as a series and just interview all kinds of different types of traders, from swing traders to penny stocks to low floats to high caps to ETF traders. I want to be able to show all kinds of different diversity in the market, because I think the biggest issue with newbies is when you come into the market, you don't realize how many ways you can possibly trade. Like, there's a million ways that you can trade. You don't have to follow my picks, and you don't have to trade like me. And in fact, you'll quickly learn that the strategies that work best for you are the ones that fit your personality. I'm a very aggressive and methodical and precise type of person, so my trades style is trying to hit like perfect averages and perfect entries, which might not work well for some people, and it can be very. You just have to find the pattern or the style that works for you. I'm not worried about discussing my plans crypto. I know that I, if somebody wants to copy my ideas, I can do it better than them. Um, I don't have an issue with competition. Um, all right, so I think that's it. I'm gonna close up shop today. I got some stuff to do. You guys have any other questions? I'll make a video over a bunch of different day traders that I watch, and I'll showcase. It'll be like a rough showcase of their style and how they trade. Um, but I would like to do the dedicated interview videos. I've got a lot of videos I need to make. No, my first video on the interview videos is with Ryan, and actually I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna text him right now and ask him. He has an IT job, and his it's super demanding. So I never. It's always like a hit and miss when he's free. We set up a schedule, and then it gets down to it, and he just can't do it because he's working. Yeah, level 2 time and sales does come with Tradenet. So this is the actual platform. Um, you have your uh, accounts, and you can open up different trade windows. You can have more windows or less windows, and then you get your level 2s, and you can even do. They have charts and stuff. I don't use their charts. Let's see, where is chart? So, and then you can attach it to the color. So this is V-Ray. If I type in Gush, there's the Gush chart. And then they have the tools, the Fibonacci's and trend lines and all that. Volume. And you can set the different time frames. They options. Oh, maybe they have an options. Maybe you can trade options with Tradenet. It's probably something you have to request. Level 1 ticker. I don't know what that is. Top 20. Oh yeah, you can have your own watch list too. Lost NASDAQ, gains, active NASDAQ. V-Ray, AMD. Let's check out AMD, actually. I used to watch AMD a lot, and I'm very familiar with AMD as far as, tech company. Man, this thing had a huge bull run. Pullback. It's kind of a slow, AMD is more of a slow swing trade. Triple bottom. So triple bottom reversal. 1, 2. So AMD could be a good swing trade if you can read price action. So I'll give you a quick lesson in price action reading for swing trades. Let me turn off all these studies. Uh, 15, 20, 30. Let's let's throw up the 200 just to see what it looks like. I don't use the, I don't like to use move averages for intraday, but some people do. Okay, so this is a 15-20 move average. The dark lines, the red is the 50, and then the purple is the 200. The way you read price action for swing trades, like if you were swinging this, you obviously you can swing this and play the bounces off the 200 long and just let it run, and then bounce, and run up. So this is a big overextension. So when you get a massive distance like this, you typically want to take profits, and that's exactly what happened here. A bunch of people took profits, and shorts got into it and rips it down, and then it actually recovers. So this is a bullish indication that it's going back long. Kind of overextends itself and pulls back and bounces. Now you're getting, this is a clear difference between this. This is a very clean run up, and now this is getting kind of choppy. You're starting to get these parabolics. So what's happening here is this is indecision. All this movement right here is basically longs getting out of their positions for profits and shorts starting to get into them to short them down as the shorts feel more confident. So the way, let's look at the year chart on this. So you always, when you're a swing trader, you always want to think about when are shorts, well, short trader or long trader or day trader, you always want to think about when are people going to get into this stock? When are short traders going to short, and when are long traders going to long? So this is break of highs, yeah, break of year highs. So we're making new highs over here. So it's kind of uncharted territory. So once you break highs, I think the $15 mark was like the high, and this is, as soon as we break this, you start getting all of this parabolic chop because people are taking profits, and newbies are jumping into it trying to get long, and because it's going to go to the moon. But good traders will play the parabolics, or they'll wait for confirmation. So I would take profits here if I was long down here. And then the way you can spot reversals on swing trades and price action is you always want to look for like the last push in the run up, and then a failure. And it, like this wick right here is a push and a failure. This wick is also a push and a failure, and it's a weaker push than a failure. So you have a descending, you're now starting descending low and highs instead of higher highs. So if we go to the 4 hour, or we're getting higher highs and lower lows continuously, and then you get your first lower high. So there's a clear uptrend if you channel this. Channel previous high. So there's a bull trap right there. So this overextension, this is a bull trap if you draw the channel correctly. So shorts love bull traps. They're overextended channels, and they short it back down for a really good profit. These can be fantastic trades for short traders. But if you go back to the 30 minutes, zoom in, we get another bull trap here. So we actually get multiple bull traps. And what this is newbies jumping into this and pushing the stock higher, thinking that it's going to go to the moon, and then good short traders will short into this and bring it back down, and then the long traders get squeezed out and it comes back down. Same thing here. Newbies jump in as newbies think this is a breakout, so you draw a price line on previous lows, and you get a triple touch and then a rip and it breaks, and then everybody just piles into it and pushes it up, and they think it's going to go to the moon. And then short traders are sitting here waiting like sharks, and they jump into it and short it back down, and the newbies break even and lose all their money. The good long traders get in down here, and they just let it swing to the high, and they take their profits. So it comes back down, and you get this parabolic bounce between the 50 and the 200. So newbies are still piling into here because it did hold. It bounced off of that resistance line. And it bounces and it bounces, and you could, some long traders might dip by this, but really the good longs are down here. And it rips one more time, pre-market rips again on a flag, and that's the failure. So we overextended the previous bull trap, so this thing is super overextended. Shorts get back into it, push it back down, and then it attempts it this opening bell here on the morning, and it fails, and then it fails again here, and now you have a descending. You have a clear triple touch descension. So this is bearish price action. So this right here is a big indication of price reversal. Then as it continues and it tests again for the fourth time, and it doesn't come up to the trend line. So you're not only making lower highs, so this high is lower than this high. This high is even lower than this high, and it's not even touching this channel. So you're now getting a rate of increase in descent. So now this is the new rate. So this is another signal of reversal. And if you're a swing trader, you can use this price action reading to spot the tops, basically. You'll start to see when the tops, and we'll get, as we slide over and look at the other parabolics closer to the day, you'll start to see this. So we have a clear rate of descent, and typically when you have big runs, you have consolidation periods, and then you have either continuation of the trend or a reversal. So this isn't technically, it is a break of trend, but it's not a full reversal of a bearish movement. So we come down, and you can also see these big run-ups are like the longs are taking the profits and the shorts are getting into it up here, and the shorts will start just pushing it down. And at this point, longs are getting out and they're getting stopped. Amateur longs are getting stopped out. Professional longs are waiting for a bounce and confirmation. So look at this price action right here compared to right here. It looks very similar, but it's very different. There's no curl back up like there is here. This is like a clear V move, like a cup and handle. It's a very sharp cup and handle, whereas this is just a curl over and a flat line into consolidation and then shorts. Whenever you see big V movements, what this is price action wise is it's shorts taking their profits and getting out of their positions, because when a short trader covers their position and they buy back their shares, it creates buy pressure on the upward side. And you can also see it's low on the RSI, so RSI traders are going to get into this on the low dip. And then bull traders will buy into this on a dip buy based off previous resistance or whatever. I think if we zoom out, let's draw a big previous high line real quick. Three hours, one day, price action. Yeah, so previous high right there. We'll make this bright purple and thick. Go back. So the previous high is a very important line. Zoom back in here. So we get the dip buy, but it fails off this previous high. So this is all weakness right here. This consolidation period, it should have curled back up and went long. So this is showing that shorts are still staying into it. Longs are not getting into it. And it comes down and rips, and you get a big bounce and rip down. And dip buyers get into it with the low RSI. And price action wise, this is showing a bottom. So this big curl movement is basically showing the bottom of a trade. Now, amateur longs will get into this up here, thinking that it's going to go back up, or it's going to break this previous high. But the good traders that understand volume, they'll understand that this previous high has a ton of resistance here. Like, this is a very, very big resistance line, and that's exactly what happens. It bounces off the resistance and fails, and now we're in like a micro channel. Now, a good long trader, a good short trader will short here, and a good long trader will short on the double bounce, or they'll go long on the double bounce. So this is the proper entry on a long, and you ride it back up to this high, and you sell your profits on the 200 EMA, and then it comes back down, you buy long again, you could swing it to the 200 again, and now this is another price action indication. So we have a triple bottom, all at the same price pretty much, but this low does not come down to here. So this candle, this is a doji on the daily chart. If you look at the daily, it'll be a doji pretty much, or a spinning top, which is showing a potential price action reversal. And then it opens and runs green for the day, and it gaps up above the 200. This is a very bullish signal. So if we're looking at the 200 and the 50, we're getting a 50-20 pinch or a 50-200 pinch, and it gaps up, and then it holds here, and longs just pile into this, and it goes long. You see this exact same pattern. This pattern right here happened time and time again on the daily charts, but it can also happen on the intraday or the swing trade charts. And then, you know, you're getting a run up and a big bull, and longs are taking the profits because it's up a lot. Shorts take it and pull it down. But this right here, so this big V movement is the exact same V movement as these down here, showing that the shorts pushed it up, but it failed. So there's still buyers coming into this and pushing it up. Unfortunately, it kind of consolidates and crashes the next day. And then you have a big parabolic. This is basically indecision. The market doesn't know what it's doing. Day traders getting in here and trying to play the range. And it just kind of chops up. And then this is a reversal signal. So you have this big run, previous highs, and it fails and it shorts down. So if you're a week-long swing trader, and you get in down here and you're swinging this up to the high, this signal right here is a big signal to get out. So it comes up and it curls back. This is the second test. So first touch, second touch, first touch, second touch, third touch is over here, and then you have the reversal. So first touch, second touch, third touch, reversal. I guarantee you this is going to reverse as soon as we scroll over. So your profit targets as a long would be on the second touch, or if you're, if you want to cover half here, just to be safe in case it crashes, you could cover half on this pullback on this day, and then wait for the rebound and cover again half here, just so you can kind of average your profits. Just depends on your style. So big run, and then it rips. So this is also the same thing. You get a big run, push down, dip buyers come into it because it's a low RSI and push it back up. So we actually get a quad touch, but we are getting lower highs. So even though this is a big run up, the price action, the highs are still creating lowers. So this is a bearish divergence. So you're coming down and you get a big run, and then it consolidates here. So this is weakness. It's showing bearish movement, and now we're in a bear run. So we got some dip buyers that came in on the RSI here, but should be seeing, you'll either see a bounce here on the AMD and you'll get a double bounce, and it might go back long up into this channel, or it might crack down below this big thick line, and you'll get it coming down to the low, and the buy target at that point is down here. So that's a quick lesson on swing trading if you want to read price action for those of you who are swing traders. I'll be right back. I'll answer like 2 more questions, and I'm going to shut down the stream. All right, let's check out Gush. See what Gush is doing. So I need to analyze HTZ as well for swing trade. All right, so Gush went parabolic, it dipped, bounced. You got a triple bounce with higher lows here, so that's good. And it could go long, but I'm out of it for the day. HTZ is making higher lows. That's good. I need it to push above 1430. It needs to make higher highs. It isn't quite making higher highs yet. Let's check out the 1 year. I'm not liking this movement for the swing trade. Doji. You know, these dip buys are very solid. This is a very shallow dip buy on the second run, so it might be curling back down, and it's just going to consolidate for a while. Typically, you get that on these big runs, so it is getting close to that. We got about another day or so on. Well, it is coming up to the 200 EMA. The 50 is coming up and pinching. Let's analyze the 50 and the 200 on the 30-minute. So these dip buys run up, the pinch on the 200, and then you get the big run up. Same here, you get the cross on the 50, big run up, bounces off the 50 and goes long, and then curls back. And we're getting same thing here. So the 50 and the 200 are about to pinch. I'll stay into it. I think, well, the 20 and the 50 bounce there. That's high RSI though. We're still fairly low. Let's see what I'm up right now overall on. I'm not up much on this trade. It's barely been moving on this swing trade. You're not guaranteed to get the intro course, guys. That's another thing. They give you a demo account to test and to practice with for about a month or so, and if you show that you can build the account, they will give you the live account for 14 grand. But if they feel that you're not going to be profitable, they won't fund you, and they'll give you the money. It's a money back guaranteed. So if they don't fund you, you get your money back. But you know, they're doing it for business. They want to have people that are profitable in their trades. 52 bench curls, yeah. I don't know about this. I don't know about this swing trade on HTZ anymore. Pretty much all stocks. There are a few that I've ran into that it does not. That there is no. You can't buy into them, unfortunately. Not sure entirely how to check it yet, but yeah. All right, I got stuff to do today, guys. Hope you guys had a good day, or at least you learned something. Oh, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and I'll throw up a Discord link one more time.